situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I make men in them. Enemies, I'm the enema, I'ma on them. Just like my keys, drop my on the dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical, I'm not in ya. My Siamese brother Benjamin, that's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all VBs, I call them Vivica. Skating underneath a bridge, stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids, ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins, I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid, 800, eat a.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
Yeah.
This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Young quickly to the flat, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. The play fake, now Young. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on fourth down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on fourth down.
They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. They'll run with Patterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Mike 29. Here we go. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Here we go. 29.
Second and 9 now. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll set up a throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now receiver in motion left.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. 57.
Here's a quick throw right side. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Scotty Miller, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Takes it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second down and 3. Throwing, Young. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there, he couldn't get away. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Young, flush to his right. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
I got you, boy. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. Hey, check. Mangle. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And some room to roam now.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back?
That's what you need for a good
play?
counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Shift. Wide, get wide.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Falcons at 4-3, a game over 500. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they need it. He's got him in, complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there for Carolina. 53 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Young to throw it. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown. Andy Isabella, 39 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 25-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go.
The Falcons and Panthers, of course, division rivals, but it wasn't a great year for either offense last year, that's for sure. You look at the final numbers, the Falcons, they were 29th in the league in total yardage. The Panthers were 30th. Certainly both looking for an uptick here in 2022.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive will start with an option going left. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Young now.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Young. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Brandon Eccles. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Back to it after the pick six. Young. They'll roll him out right. This is Chenault on the receiving end. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Young. And Sharp calls it in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself.
And it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Open man is Cameron Batson. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Going up top for Miller. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Pride. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Bring it. Bring it. 29 is the Mike. Mike 20. Go. Red cycle. Red go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Scotty Miller, as time expires in the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead on the final play of the half. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So we're at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles, and I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Robinson up the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Hey, blue. Check back. Diamonds are low. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Ready, go.
He'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Mike 7. Stay with your man. Mike 7. Watch the run. Diamonds are low. Danny. Edo blue. Yellow, blue. 7. Check right. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. We want this. Mike 7. Mike blue.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Flushed out right. Here's a diving catch right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Hey, green. Drill green.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Claws red. 29 is Mike. 29. Zoom black. 29 is Mike. 29. Red, yellow. I'm coming after you. 29.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to Batson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. Six, mega. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. The 20. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Hey, red. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw here.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Landon Collins. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown, Panthers. Miles Sanders from 6 yards away. And the Panthers take the interception on defense and convert it into... Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. They juked him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Let's go. You tighten up. Watch twitch. Strike. Hey, alert 3. Ready, go.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Blue striker.
On play action, they'll throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Leonard Floyd in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Mike 7. Seven's a Mike. Let's go.
Seal flat.
You gotta step it up.
He'll look to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
This game has been a lesson, a clinic in how to throw the football. I mean, even with a big lead, they're not turning off the engine. They're not getting off the gas at all. They plan to keep going at them, and it's working for them.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's got some space here. 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter, getting down to the good stuff. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll drop to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. John Hightower, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Young. This to the former Falcon, Hayden Hurst. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Young off the play fake. Again, that's Hurst. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Young now from the 50. This one caught by Isabella. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They run with Sanders off the option. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Ready. Black, 95.
And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And a design QB run in that spot. Maybe trying to catch the defense off guard a bit. It didn't work, though.
Again, we're seeing that college influence come into the NFL. Quarterback run game on 4th down. We didn't see that very much in the previous years in the NFL.
No, seeing it more. Saw it there. Did not work out. Turnover on downs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Ritter and the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
Looking to throw. It's complete. It's Miller. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 11. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite.
He's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
Here's Young.
Buying time to his left. Open man right side is Shark. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And that is taken in by Hurst. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Now Young. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Miller, the man in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going deep this time for Miller. And got his man complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo. This to perhaps salt this one away. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
One last shot for Young. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
I remember when you